here, and I am back to show you a couple exercises that you can do for that pubic symphysis. So last time I showed you an exercise you can do to get that release of that joint, and today we're just going to go over a couple stretches. So these stretches are really meant to just help realign the pelvis rather than getting a full stretch out of that muscle or those ligaments, okay? So the first one is really basic, and you're just going to lay down on the floor just like this, bring the knees up, and all you're doing is a pelvic tuck. So what you're doing is you're rotating pelvis around this way, trying to flatten your back to the table, and then you're releasing. So you're tucking your pelvis, and then you're releasing. And you can do this tuck about 10 times, okay? That's just a really simple way to kind of reset the pelvis and try to rebalance it. The next thing we're gonna do is your basic cat-cow. So for this one, what you're gonna do, again, on the floor, knees under the hips, shoulders right above, and you're coming down and up, and then you're pulling all the way back. Down and up, all the way back. And again, what you're trying to do on this stretch is just reset that pelvis to kind of realign that pubic symphysis joint. The last thing we're gonna do is a stretch for those adductor muscles. So like I explained in one of my previous videos, SPD typically presents as a shooting sensation, a aching sensation. It can show in the hips, the low back, or down the inside of the thighs. So this one is to really help that pain that's kind of radiating down through here. So for this one, you're doing your basic butterfly stretch. So you come like this, just like that, let the legs roll out to the side. You should feel the stretch right through the adductor muscles right here. So that's just 3 basic stretches you can do for that SPD if it's bugging you. But first, I always recommend trying that exercise we did the other day because that's a really quick way just to alleviate that joint pain.